Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
They say time waits for no one, and neither should payday. To keep your money moving in the direction of your dreams, get Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay-as-you-work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. Then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. Say you got a special boo thing and you want to take them out for a special boo thing evening, but you ain't got the coin dollars like that. Let Earnin be a part of your financial journey. Download the app, get you a loan, before payday, get you what you need to do, and then automatically repaid from your next paycheck. Easy squeezy. Make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about stability, security, and it gives me a lot of peace of mind. So, download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN in the Google Play or Apple App Store. And when you download the Earnin app, type in Jade XD under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help the show. Jade XD under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank, and bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Why you cheating on me? Can you tell me what I've done? I thought you was the one, but you're just a hit and run. Gave up pubs and parties, I put them aside. Left me in the dark with no kind of sign.
Beat me 911 and call me on my cell phone. I'll call you back to see what you gon' tell me. You don't wanna date, no ifs, ands, or waits. It's over, babe.
No, thinking twice.
Baby, 911 and call me on my cell phone. I'll call you back to see what you gon' tell me. Whoa, ha, 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 whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, 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 whoa, ha, ha, ha.
Whoa, 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 Type of nigga that made built to last. Look, home girl, I pump like gas when get your friend and your girl in them. My sex drive work out like a Jim Kim. Was the girl that I used to hit. You the girl that I gotta quit. See the kitty cat, gotta go like a light in the night. You freak come out, we don't bite. No diggity, who took you out? No doubt. When I first got down, make the bro shout. Look out, make it live. Dip and dive, staying alive. Shoot me sugar, there it is. Now we talking square biz. I'm leaving you without a riz, but I still love the kids. What you think? I'm henpecked. Girl, get your mind checked. Take the time, recollect. I just gave you disrespect. Terrible.
R.I.P. Maganu.
Oh, rest in peace, Maganu. The one responsible for the misdemeanor and Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was sad. That made me so sad, actually.
Yeah. Well, let's start the show.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Hey, everybody. Back in this cut like gay niggas and butt is Jaden XD.
That's my in-button noise.
I'm your host, XD, and I'm here with...
Jade, felony of all Jades. Instead of misdemeanor.
Yes, we are celebrating a very, very special birthday this week. A birthday of something that has been that has shaped the world. It has brought to light people's injustices and insecurities, and just how much people want to be us.
Oh yeah.
But we're celebrating hip hop this week here on the show. Because 50 years ago, there was a little party down on 1540 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. And, DJ Kool Herc was like, hey, my sister want to throw a back to school jammy. Have the homies come through and we just having a wang dang doodle. And, niggas came through uptown. It was hot. Niggas
no
was
funk
just
you
jamming
up.
And it was just jamming and vibing. And DJ Kool Herc put on a beat.
DJ dropped that nasty beat.
And niggas lost their mind.
Did.
Do.
I said
no, I did laugh.
What did you laugh at? Something inappropriate.
Like, no. I think, was it Kevin Hart or somebody where they were talking about like old school hip hop? And they're talking about how old niggas would be like, oh, y'all new shit is trash. And they'd be like, okay, so we go listen to your old shit. And it was like a hop.
Nigga, it'd be like, beats on my feet, skeets and beat meat. And I don't know what I go, a skeet.
Yeah.
Which, listen, I grew up on a bunch of that. I have some of that in that I'll talk about in today's episode. But lest we not forget, niggas have been making trash music for a long time.
Yeah, we have.
Doesn't mean it's not influential.
No. Clearly. But we'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, how was your week?
Oh, week has been good.
Did you watch The Meg finally?
Yes, partially. Noah, so we had a sleepover at the crib. Jojo, Shanti's daughter, Sable Collective, Around the Way Girls, came and spent a bit of time of the weekend with us. Noah's been obsessed with JoJo since she was 4 years old. So it was really nice for her to come through, and they wanted to watch. So let me oh my gosh! Okay, let me tell you. So she comes and we're like, okay, we'll take the girls to the beach. Like, the girls always love the beach. It's a good time. We love the beach, whatever. So we're like, we'll take the girls to the beach. So, finally get out the door, on our way, get to the beach, and it's a long line. It's a hot day. So we're like, okay, but we didn't think it would be a crowded day. So we get, and it's a long line getting into the parking lot of the beach, which is annoying. I keep telling you how I feel about paying to park at the beach. I understand why, but I hate it. So it's long lines, but the parking lot is not as full as it should be for the way that these lines are moving. Get up to the front, figure out why the lines are long. Just want to warn you that there is a shark warning today, and people can't get in the water. Like, they're letting people go ankle deep, and that's it. And so we were like, all right, me, I'd be out there ready. I'm trying to tan, nigga. I'm trying to bring, all the melanin that I can out. So I was like, fine by me. And the girls were fine as long as they could at least, go ankle deep or whatever. I was like, if they can't touch the water, then maybe that's different. So we get there, and there is a shark warning. And this is right after we had our conversation. And then what did these niggas want to watch that night? The Meg. So they put on the Meg. I watched a little bit of it, and I asked Noah what she thought when it was done, and she was like, "One really scary." Like,
it's not scary at all. is just a bunch of white people dying. And by the shark.
We should swiftly move right past this portion of the show before I stick my feet in my mouth.
What else did you do this week? How else was you?
What did we do? Celebrated Miss Celestine's birthday. That's Antoinette's sister. That was a good black ass time. You know why? Because niggas danced. And you don't dance.
Hey.
We danced though. And then I felt it the next day in this fucking hamstring because it's not healed. I'm not on the cane or anything anymore. But nigga, I tried to walk that fucking duck and everything. And the next day, it was like, actually, when we pulled up to the crib, I got out the car because it's like an hour away. So I got out the car and I was like, oh, nigga, oh. Tristan was like, what? I was like, this ankle, this side of my hip, and my fucking hamstring. Tristan was like, you the one down there want to be a fucking drag queen. I was like, I know. I was like, don't be a drag. I'm a queen. Help me. Help me, nigga. He was like, nah, you did that. He's like, no, nigga, you was down there. He said, it was like holy water. You healed. I was like, I'm feeling that shit now, nigga. I know.
This Barbie is arthritic.
This Barbie is geriatric. This Barbie smells like Bengay. So that was good. We did that. Had the girls for the weekend. It was good. It was, and then work and shit like that. So it was a good week. How was your week?
It was good. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
The planets are fuck niggin', and especially with Taurians, I guess, because I have not had like real sleep in a long time, and I don't know what that is, and so that's affecting a lot of stuff. Because we don't really sleep. You just
and then a Taurus not sleeping. Whew. Tsunami. Hello, Nas.
It is a typhoon that is brewing.
I don't want to be near you.
Yeah, it is just.
I'm sorry to that man that you live with.
Yeah. He's been good about it because.
Good.
What happened this week?
Niggas got indicted. White women are eating buttholes.
But I'm trying to think what I did this week. I didn't. I did begin to, because I know that a move is approaching.
Yes.
And so I have begun to purge. And what's interesting is the fact that like most of my life, even I've had apartments and stuff, I've always kind of lived like a college student because I've always had this idea of like nothing is permanent.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's so interesting of how much shit you accumulate with this idea of this is permanent. So I'm going there, and mind you, when we moved here, we just moved here with suitcases. We were like, we'll just buy everything when we get here.
Yes, I still have your air conditioner in my living room.
Fabulous. It's in the family because it's Ryan Side's air conditioner. So
was it? I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. She's still pumping hard. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. But I'm like, shit. That like shirts like that you get like when we first came here, and I guess because half of LA had moved out because of the demic, these dispensaries were just kind of like giving away shit.
Oh.
So I had like a whole bunch of like merch tees.
Oh, interesting.
Like I threw away like 20. And not because I went to 20 different things. It's just because they just kept giving them out. Just
did you donate
if you
them?
walk past. Oh, they're in a bag.
Oh, okay.
Like I haven't like physically thrown them out.
Okay.
A whole bunch of just random shit. Like, when we get like when you're on a PR list and you get a bunch of stuff, and stuff that we get from advertisements and stuff. Yeah. It's just free shit. It's just like, how do I do this? And now I think back to all the times my mother was like, well, send me this. And I was like, no.
I think about that every time I purge. And I'll be like, well, nigga, I don't want to go to the post office. Like, what?
Yeah, I hate that place. Like,
Stinks.
and I'm sure that, if I would utilize the postal service more, then the people who work there would get better pay or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I just don't. I hate having to do that extra step, right?
I think because if you utilize the post more, that's just one extra person to get on their fucking nerves.
That's true. I wish I had. See, as a millennial, I don't have a printer, so like if I had one, I'd be able to ship shit from my house. You know what I mean? But because of
but you still have to, which is nice because you just drop to the post at that point. That's what I do. That's why I have a printer actually. I'm like,
Oh well, see, I have a thing. I have a access point in my building.
Oh.
So this is just me just needing. Yeah,
so buy a fucking printer. It's like $180.
I know, but no one ever needs it. You never need a printer but how often am I sending things? You know what I mean? And I could just tell this nigga to print this shit out at work, like regular people, like I just know that having a printer is just one of those things that, where am I going to put it? I just told you I'm purging shit to get ready for a move.
I'm a black mother. I like to have things at my convenience. A deep freezer, a printer. I just like to have things so I don't have to go look for things.
That is. Me and my mother had an extensive 90-minute conversation about why I need a deep freeze in my apartment.
Oh, what were her points?
They were valid. She said, she was like, number one, food is expensive and that I should go to a butcher type place and get like a whole bunch of meats and have them vacuum seal it.
Yes.
And she was like, or I can buy one. And she offered to pay for all this for me. And I was like, okay, whatever. But it would have been like, oh, it's your birthday gift. My birthday is not for another 9 months, but whatever. So, so she also said that, you never know if I ever become injured or Chris ever becomes injured and we can't go to the store, that there's meat available.
Yeah. All of this is hitting.
Yes.
Yeah.
She also said because I like ice, that this would make it easier and I could buy more ice and I don't have to worry about buying ice every other day. Because she tried to talk me out of buying, because I was about to make a really ridiculous purchase. But I don't think it's a ridiculous purchase. I just think it's...
What is it?
I was gonna buy the Frigidaire ice maker.
Oh, I have that.
The new...
I do.
I know it's like $700, but I don't give a fuck. Like that's
what? No, it's not.
Well, the one I want is $700.
You don't need that one.
Not the small one that's $77. There's one that gives like Chick-fil-A ice.
Okay, now you're just being self-indulgent.
I told you it's indulgent.
You can buy the smaller Frigidaire one, and you can make the small ice.
But does it have the aftertaste though? Because remember last time I told you I got a ice maker. It had like a weird aftertaste situation.
What kind of did you? No.
I cleaned it. Hot water, all that good stuff. But it had like a machiney taste.
No.
Send me the one you got. Let me see what you have.
I'll send it to you.
But she had she 90 minutes on the phone. And my argument was, I live in an apartment, and she was like, "Well, I had a deep freeze in my apartment, and I had to think about." She did, yeah. My mother, growing up, I remember it was big in olive green, and because I remember my cousin used to get her hair braided at my house because the black girl who lived downstairs braided everybody's hair in my family because
hood treasure.
Mm-hmm. And I remember old girl would just sit on top of the freezer while she was braiding my cousin's hair. I was like, oh shit, you did have a freezer. I've gotten to the point where I've started cursing around my mother and I know I need to stop.
Oh.
And it's not like I know, and I guess it's a testament of how more comfortable I am with her.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, oh shit! I'm like, oh shit, my bad. She's like, it's okay.
Oh, that kind of stuff has always happened.
Yeah.
Now it just be like she said something the other day that irritated me, and I was like, "That is bullshit, ma." She's like, "Jane, that is bullshit."
Yeah.
But my mother has always known that I've had a rotten, filthy trash mouth. Like that's not anything new.
Yeah. My mother always said, "Oh, you get that from your grandmother." I was like, "Well,"
which valid.
Yeah. The Iceman cometh. I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy. In this universe, there's only one absolute. Everything freezes.
You heard my grandmother on the phone right before we started recording. She just got herself a deep freezer.
She did.
For her apartment.
She did. I guess this is a sign because
I'm just saying, everything you're saying, I have.
and if this apartment that I'm speaking into existence, it would work in this space.
Okay,
it would be it would work in the space.
Yeah. No. Listen, you figure out ways how to make stuff work, and you'll purge stuff that you don't need, and you'll find new organization methods, and it's just about you all getting kind of settled and building yourself a home now. At this point, stop living like college boys.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, well, girls, I'm not going anywhere right now. Like, California is, it's way too, it's Shangri-La. Like, Daddy California is giving out money all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I can buy weed freely.
Also, like, where else are you going, honestly?
I did come across the weed man, though, recently, which I thought was interesting.
In LA?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did that come about?
I can't tell you exactly.
Fair.
Because that would incriminate somebody.
Okay, fair.
But they happen to be a grower. And so, they approached us and they were like, hey, I do this. And we were just like, oh shit, okay, that's rando. I haven't heard of like a weed dealer in LA in like a very long time, like not since like the 90s.
Right.
So
you're right.
But I appreciate it. It was like, oh, vintage nostalgia.
Not vintage. Not
it was
the VCR weed man.
Yeah, like I mean, when's the last time? Because it's legal there now, right?
Yeah.
In New York.
Yeah.
Like y'all have dispensaries like we do here and shit like that.
Yes. So what's happening here is it's harder, I think, to get a dispensary just because of like, they're gonna, even though they made it legal, they're gonna make the, with the licensing and like zoning and all of that shit can't be this within this amount of this. But also niggas do whatever they want here. Yeah. Which is why I had a whole self-built loft thing in my apartment before. Like it's not like where you live other places and it's like I can't do this to the inside of my apartment. Niggas in New York do whatever they want in their apartments because it's their homes. There are all kinds of illegal dispensaries all over the place at this point. Like you pass it look like a dispensary. You go in, it got strains. Some of them got digital screens. So there's all kinds of things. But I don't know how many of them are licensed and legit. I don't care. I don't.
Wow, that's so funny.
I still have a weed man.
Yeah. I just thought it was refreshing that it was take
us back to when we were a proper country.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Let's play some bills real quick and then we'll go on.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening each and every week. Tell a friend that we are available anywhere you get your podcast. Share this episode and your favorite episodes because there's over 400 of them. Subscribe to us on Patreon, $9.99, where we have a Wang Dang Doodle and every week where we talk about just rando shit, and plus TV stuff.
Yeah.
Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free is freer than you and me. We have a bunch of stuff on there. And also click the description box wherever you're listening, to support support the show, and supporting our advertisers and all that jazz. Let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
One night, I'm waiting for the record to play out. I said, I wonder if I play that to myself. I said, if they're waiting for this particular break and I have a couple more records got the same breakup in it, I wonder how would it be if I put them all together.
And we're black.
Do you know that we forgot to do the Love After Lockup first episode?
For free?
On the main stage. So just in case, if you're not hip to the Patreon and you missed the Love After Lockup recaps, they are still happening.
I can make that one free.
Oh, okay. Well, then he will make the episode free for y'all. And so you can check out the first episode of Love During Lockup that we did for this season. We are still doing Love During, Love After, and Life After Lockup recaps over on Patreon if you have been missing the good.
Yeah, they're on Patreon. I'll release the first episode of this season. Either you can watch it in your feed here or listen to it in your feed here, wherever you're listening, or you can access it for free, including the video version on our YouTube and on our Patreon. And there might be a way to have the video version here on Spotify. But as far as you know, it'll be free everywhere starting today.
And we will do the first episode, because this is Life During. So we will do the first episode of Love After Lockup when that hits in September on the main stage.
Yeah, I totally forgot about
Same.
that. My bad. So earlier in the episode, we talked about celebrating hip hop, and you don't have hip hop without samples.
Period.
Hip hop is built on the shoulders of our forefathers and foremothers in music. Also, R.I.P. Clarence Avant, who passed away this week.
Yeah, I forgot about that towards the beginning of this episode. It's been a week.
Yeah. Been a heavy week. Also, prayers and stuff to the people of Maui.
Oh my gosh.
Every time I just look at I don't want to say my heart breaks because that's a corny statement, but it's just like, fuck. It's
so disheartening.
It's so disheartening. And then this raggedy ass president had the nerve to say that today they're releasing one-time $700 payments for people in need. Do you know what $700
didn't y'all send
does?
$80 billion to Ukraine?
Every fucking 2 weeks.
Like
13 billion every 2 weeks.
I'm not. So y'all willing to do that, but Hawaii, which is because you all is a U.S. territory, you don't want to properly take care of the people. I'll tell you one thing. Anybody who uses this situation to capitalize and buy up property once they start to rebuild and do all of those things, anybody who uses this opportunity to do that, nothing good will come to you. Nothing good whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. May you be haunted for the rest of your days.
For the rest of your days. All of you, may all of your lifetimes be full of anguish and torment.
Yeah. So anywho, let's talk about music.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of our favorite samples and things. Do you want to start or do you want to...
I don't mind starting.
Okay.
So I initially broke this down where I took a song and then I wanted to see how many songs I could find that were sampled from that song. Or ones that I know anyway. And I wasn't able to put all of the songs under every single one because some of them had quite a bit. But I thought that would be kind of fun. So the first song is Roy Ayers' Everybody Loves the Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Just bees and things and flowers.
So I'm going to give you 4 songs that have sampled Everybody Loves the Sunshine. Dr. Dre's My Life. Mary J. Blige, My Life. Tony Yayo, Best Rapper in G Unit. I couldn't even finish that. I couldn't even finish that without laughing. I couldn't even finish. Woo, Lord. Oh. For those
all I
who
can think of is, you remember that music video where they had Melinda Williams just
yes,
we just dance. Shorty, you can hit it, you can get low. And I'm like, why are you like chicken heading so hard? I know you only got paid like $500.
You know what you did to Tony Yayo?
Yeah, no. Like she was hitting that hoe, okay?
Woo, shit. Oh, I couldn't get that out. So Tony Yayo's Fake Love. And one of my favorites, Larry June's Watering My Plants. Hey, hey, hey.
Chanel on my face, gotta block the hate. Real low key, I be out the way. I'll take the Chardonnay with the Kobe steak. Meet me round 7, baby, don't be late.
So those are 4 songs that have sampled Roy Ayers' Everybody Loves the Sunshine. I've been seeing all this commentary around, speaking of Dr. Dre, I've been seeing all this commentary around Straight Outta Compton about how it was essentially Dre propaganda. And they opened with Dre, they ended with Dre. How they made Dre come up with None But a G-Thing beat, like after riding in the car one time and coming home and tinkering on his what's the Casio or whatever the fuck. And I was like, that was a Dre propaganda. Like, how come this nigga is a roach?
Because he had to get ahead of what was coming to him with the Michelet Lifetime movie.
But did he really get what was coming to him yet? No. That nigga was just on the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Yeah, but remember he almost died.
But he didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're right. He did it.
So, like, what are we doing here? Finish the job. No.
Nobody wants to fucking work anymore.
Nobody wants to fucking work anymore, including you, Gregory Pie.
So I did something different. So I happened to just look up some of my favorite songs or people I thought that were just I know that they're samples.
Oh, I got some of those.
Because I gotta be honest with you, Aretha Franklin is one of the most sampled artists in general. Yes. That's how you know the music is pristine and stellar. Because the 2 niggas that will show up the most often in this episode is Aretha Franklin and James Brown.
James Brown is sampled, baby.
Okay. He is hip hop. He technically was the first rapper because actually that's my first song, The Payback. That, even though it's not a sample, everybody's done sampled The Payback. Okay.
Let's see who sampled The Payback. Big Payback.
Get back. I need some get back. Payback. Payback. That is. Payback.
So money. He was so mad on that song. Like, so mad. You gotta get ready for the big payback.
For the big payback.
I feel like Gotta Get a Roughneck. That was
Roughneck.
She used it that.
Mm-hmm. God damn. Okay, so who sampled
Jackin' for Beats?
I'll tell
Ice
you right
Cube.
now. The Big Payback was sampled. I'm sorry, the Payback. I always call it the Big Payback. Kendrick Lamar's King Kunta, Total and Biggie's Can't You See, In Vogue, Hold On, In Vogue, My Lovin', Never Gonna Get It, Never Gonna Get It, EPMD, The Big Payback. That's why I keep saying The Big Payback, because of EPMD. Get Down by Nas, Everything by Mary J, Something Funky by Big Daddy Kane, I'm Outstanding by Shaquille O'Neal, 1993.
672, I think it's on the Wednesday. Hell to the moon, just like Kuta King. Tech, that means I'm blessed from the get-go. Moms, you never let go. Dad, thanks for raising me right, bro. He gave me confidence to stop the nonsense. Didn't live in Bel Air like the Fresh Prince.
Track. Pause. Pause. We didn't discuss Steven Seagal.
Wait a minute. Where's the song? Hold on. So Steven Seagal, for those who are not on social media or do not follow me or just did not see because stories only last 24 hours, all of those are just fine. I posted the other day that's a fun fact. And that would be in 2004... In 2004, Steven Seagal released a dancehall song called Strut, in which he sings in a fake Jamaican accent, and his first line is, "Me want de punani." Can't make this shit up. So Strut is a song featuring Lady Saw and Steven Seagal. And I'm going to just play a bit for you real quick, which I know Abe will go over, and I'm just fine with that. Seagal. Okay, that's not on Tidal. Hold on, I have it right here. Lady Saw and Steven Seagal.
You see me? So
Girl, would you really want that night?
me want the body if it make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night.
Me want the bananas if it make me nice.
Me want the body, him want the punani.
Me want to put on this and me tonight.
So
fun
I
fact
want to
for
let you
y'all.
know that we had that album on cassette.
The Lady Saw album?
No,
Or
the
the
Steven
single?
Seagal album.
Oh, the
Steven Seagal had a whole album. Yeah, we had it. So I ran it. Remember, I don't know when we were recording this or something. So earlier today, I said I missed UPN because it was like they just showed a bunch of random shows before like Moesha or whatever. So I used to watch The Sentinel because it came on before whatever 8 p.m. show I watched, whether it was Moesha or Homeboys in Outer Space, which we'll talk about at some
Wasn't that
point.
just like one season? Homeboys in Outer Space?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
flex.
it's something, you know.
And now he's an evangelist or
Ron.
something like that?
He's married to Shanice.
I know. Aren't they like...
I can't, that's all I know. I don't
Aren't
know
they
what
like
he
real
does.
churchy?
I don't know what they do. I don't
They had a reality show, nigga.
Really?
I believe so. Yes. Or they were supposed to.
Was it like something I would watch, or was it on own?
Maybe a combo. Google it. Google it real fast. Google it.
Hold on. Shanice.
They weren't on that
Flex. Oh, Flex and Shanice. They had a whole show. You're right.
That's what I thought. I was like, they had a reality show for a second.
And I was right. And it was on OWN.
So, yeah, a little bit of both. Oh,
They had 3 seasons.
were they ever on Black Love?
Yeah, that cursed show.
That show. Oh, Chicken Feet. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
rappers like that show.
Yeah.
Somebody put a root on that show.
It's so wild. Almost everybody that's been on that show just Thanos dust.
Maro
it's
Brock
just-
Kill, Megan Good and her weird nigga. Well,
Tina Knowles.
Niecy Nash just got free, and I celebrate it.
that's different.
Yeah, that's not
and
the
that
same.
should be celebrated.
Tina Knowles and her nasty ass nigga, who really wasn't as nasty as niggas try to say. Me
We
want
talked
to
about
put on
that. We were talking about how like now like Bianca Lawson has to go back to just being regular now and not being Beyonce's sister.
Why did I think about that? I was like, oh, what did it feel like?
Yeah, like now you get demoted. That's fucked up.
No, but you know Tina seemed like the type that like once you in with her, you know, you always her baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not him, but I don't see
still.
her kicking Bianca to the curb.
Yeah, that's true. She didn't kick Kelly out to the curb, so I
No.
mean, you know.
No.
Makes
She loves
sense.
Kelly. That's her
Yeah.
daughter.
Mm-hmm. But anywho, yeah, Flex and Shanice. Everybody that's been on that show is awful, or on the means of breaking up, or they've said some rando shit about their relationship, and niggas been like,
You know what else sampled James Brown's The Payback?
Hmm.
Case Missing You.
I'm missing you.
Yeah, looking out my window.
I know you said that it's over now, but I can't let go. Every day I wanna pick up the phone and tell you that you're everything I need and more.
Days are long and days are long, but I have you. How
Jacquard
can I
Noir
be so
music.
damn demanding? They were so aggressive. What you say?
Jacquard Noir music.
Yeah, Jacquard Noir music. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if Najee has ever done Case.
Ooh, look it up. Like maybe they did Happily Ever After.
Hold on. Okay, let's see.
Could that little saxophone?
Najee.
Do 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 do. They had to.
Let's see. No, who the fuck
My
is
homegirl-
Najee Harris?
My homegirl from high school used to manage them. Like she used to book their tours and stuff.
Really?
I was like, that's such a random.
Let me tell you something. Najee is a Black American staple.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Oh, I didn't know he was I didn't know he was a flautist as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to.
Hey, ladies.
Case Happily Ever After. Let's see. No, I can't find Najee does Case. I'm gonna find it though. I'm gonna find it. Where is Case?
I don't know. I'm assuming on Instagram. I'm sure he has a podcast.
For me. No, that would be Tank, which is actually low-key funny. He is a funny
Yeah.
Let's see.
He is.
Let's see, Kate.
And he's he's funny and he can sing. He has really odd opinions and I just wish he wouldn't share them.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, the talent is there. The talent and the humor is there.
And he loves him. He brings me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I am Case One. That is his Instagram. What you doing? Posting nigga posts. Is he still touring? Oh, yes. Houston. Case is coming to Quad Houston on September 2nd.
Is
Tickets
he
on
performing with Carl
Eventbrite.
Thomas.
No.
That's somebody who I also enjoy. And I wish he had a better career.
What happened to Carl Thomas?
He got wrapped up in the puffy bad boy.
Oh, no. Case bought followers. Oh, he did. You could tell.
Case bought followers, a celebration of hip hop.
No, because I just looked on the Houston Post. It got 3 comments on it. But you got 486,000 followers. How did?
Oh yeah, he definitely.
No, Case. Oh, standing here looking out my window.
Yeah.
Oh.
Couldn't that be he? You know?
Sadly ever after.
So sad.
Yeah. What you got next on your list?
So, oftentimes in these hip hop conversations, you know, people are always talking about, well, the South and why is everything focused on New York hip hop? And I'm like, well, yes, hip hop is all over, but it essentially originated in the Northeast. Mm-hmm. And however, that's not to discount that, you know, Southern rap is to be celebrated, you know, and more often than not, better than what you hear in the Northeast. But that's arguable. So my next song is Jazzy Belle by Outkast. And it samples one of my favorite songs. And it actually reminds me of you. So when you got married, the
Fest
first song that played, oh yes, Nigga Fest 2015. Yeah, it was Summer Walk. WUK. Summer Walk. 2015. Bashment of the Year. This song played right after y'all first dance. And it got the crowd jumping, and she always knows how to bring the folks together. But the Jazzy Belle samples Rocksteady by Aretha Franklin. And you could play that and it still gets the crowd knocking.
Rocksteady, baby, that's what I feel now. Let's call the song exactly what it is. Step and move your hips with a feeling from side to side. Sit yourself down in
Rocksteady, baby.
Steady.
I'm telling you what it is, what it is, what it is.
You know what I miss from the old school music? I miss when it sounded like the background vocalists were singing from the back of the room.
Yes.
Like,
what it is, what it is, what it is. Like somebody chimed in from the kitchen.
Yeah. Holla, ain't gotta care. Miss that.
True.
We don't have that anymore.
We don't
have that anymore.
Ooh, that was a jam. Rocksteady is forever a jam.
Mm-hmm.
I just played Young, Gifted, and Black for Tristan for the first time the other day.
Oh, that's my next on my playlist, actually.
Oh, somebody sampled Young, Gifted, and Black? Please, continue on. I'll go after you.
Yeah. I don't know if you know who Rhapsody is.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Rapstress.
I was like,
Young, Gifted.
Why the fuck?
Yeah. She's a black female femc, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And she sampled Young, Gifted, and Black.
Yeah, they ain't gonna have no clue. You won't need no toll booths, they'll pay attention. Hope dude, they'll ask you for advice, tell them the same thing I told you. Should be a crime to be this fly and awesome. And to think that love is all it costs. Feel like Jordan, it's the ball that Piston toss.
And that's a fact.
So, Chris took me to go see The Amazing Grace, the movie for my birthday a couple years ago. That was Aretha Franklin's movie.
What's her face in there? Who played her?
No, no, not Genius Presents Aretha Franklin. No, not that.
Oh my God.
No. I'm talking about Aretha filmed a documentary type thing back in 1970.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was her gospel album. It was a visual gospel album. And I had laughed because there's a scene in the movie where Mick Jagger is there because they're all at church, and so Mick Jagger is there. And you know how even when you think of Mick Jagger, it's rock and roll, whatever. But I tell you, he caught the spirit.
Oh, I'm sure because they love. They like.
Have you ever seen white people praise?
Yes,
it is so funny to
at
me.
black churches. I have seen when you see white people visit a black church, like a pump up the jam black church. It is.
Yeah.
It is a sight to behold.
Wait. So when Kanye used to have his fake church or whatever, there was this video of Kris Jenner. She's just twirling. White people, when they catch the spirit, I don't know what spirit that is, but I don't know if it's the Holy Spirit, because they just be catching something and they just let it loose.
It's like unseasoned Sufis. It's very interesting. I'm like, you're not really spitting, but you spit it. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. They just be so Like, I don't know how else to describe. Just
they do. With arms wide open.
Yeah, there you go.
That's like people at church.
Yeah, with arms wide open under the sunlight.
Under the sunlight.
Yeah, it's very dope. Let's take a break and we'll be back with more. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey, you know, everybody's talking about the good old days, right? Everybody, the good old
I told him. I said, I'm gonna try something new tonight.
I want action. Show me, baby.
And we're back. You're up next, Shade.
Yes. Okay, so when you're talking about videos, Undisputed Truth has a song called Smiling Faces, as you know. A song that sampled Smiling Faces is called Paint the White House Black. And that's by George Clinton, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Yo-Yo, MC Breed Cam, and Public Enemy.
1, 2, 3, and I come with the wicked White House lights out. Boom, boom, boom with the pop gun. Looks like I dropped one. I'm top gun, so deep.
And in the video, I don't know if do you remember the song?
Is that the album? Is that Ice Cube's album that had Bop Gun on it?
Let me see. What was Paint the... Perhaps.
One nation under a groove. Getting down just for the funk of it.
One nation under a groove. No one can stop us now. Okay, hold on. No, this was a George Clinton song.
Because Bop Gun was the jam.
But in the video, they did like a frame that was supposed to look like Uncle Sam, but it said Uncle Jam. And it had George Clinton. It goes, Uncle Jam wants you. That has always tickled me.
Uncle Jam wants you.
But that's they sampled Undisputed Voices, Undisputed Truth, Smiling Faces. Woo! Well, the next song on my playlist is Ronnie Foster's Mystic Brew, which is one of my favorites. Hold on, you know Mystic Brew. Let me play it for you. Let me play you a snip real quick, though, so you can have context. Okay, so
That's,
Ronnie...
check the technique.
Well,
we don't sweat the technique.
We have Freeway's All Right, featuring Alan Anthony, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar's Forbidden Fruit, and Tribe Called Quest, Electric Relaxation.
Relax yourself now, be set clear. 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 Relax yourself now, be set clear.
Which, oddly enough, I think I told you, when I had to visit that church with Shariel, she was like, we go to church on Sunday. And I was like, all right, I know one black church we could go to. And we got up and went. These niggas was playing Electric Relaxation as soon as I walked into the fucking church. That's what the band was playing.
And you felt like, well, all right, I can get with this.
I was like, okay, all right. And then the preacher got up there and it was terrible. I said, what is this nigga talking about? Nothing! Absolutely nothing. But those are some samples from Mystic Brew.
So that Freeway song with Anthony Allen makes me laugh because it's an Anthony Allen song, and have you ever seen that video? He's like sings very angrily, and so he looks like a little boy that's like it's so angry and aggressive.
Wait, which
but
video?
What's the most? It's called All Right.
Oh, you're talking about All Right's
not
video.
A Freeway. Yes. Because it's not a freeway song. He just happened.
Yeah.
It's one of those like, they it's each other's song.
Yeah, it's a collab. Like how Paul Wall and Kanye's Drive Slow was on both their albums.
Yeah. But what's interesting about Alan Anthony is that his picture is on the front of like the projects in Brooklyn. So like I used to, if you drive down what's that the Robertson projects over like if you cross DeKalb and then I guess that's Pulaski. Like because my barbershop was over there, like going towards Malcolm X and Pulaski.
Oh yeah, your barber was over there.
Yeah, there is a big ass mural thing, a sign of Anthony Allen or Ellen Anthony.
Why?
Like with a baby on it, like advertising like community school, because that's what they have in the project.
Yes.
Like, it's just him like advertising community school. It's so random.
But why is it Alan Anthony?
I don't know.
That's
because I used to like one of his songs, like I think it was You, I think it was called, and I was like, oh, then I'm like, this is what you've been doing, like I guess modeling, stock modeling.
Images. I was gonna say stock images. You end up on what can you imagine seeing Alan Anthony on the front of the article? It goes, I beat my meat too much, and it's like. Y'all got to be careful modeling for those stock images.
Tired of my thighs.
My left arm is swollen than my right. What's the problem?
Yeah.
What you got?
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
Not kind of. So, Joe Crocker. If you aren't aware who Joe Crocker is, Joe Crocker gave us one of the greatest songs and or theme songs of on television. I'm trying a little help from my friends, but
not really.
But yeah,
no,
but
that was Happy Days.
Wonder Years.
The
Wonder Years. But he also happened to write a song that somebody sampled, which happens to be my mother's favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother's favorite song is Tupac's California Love. And the song that he sampled is Joe Crocker's Woman to Woman. That's exactly.
I know. I know the original California. Why does that keep coming up? Because I just told Kia the other day Kendrick Lamar was on that video set as a child.
That's crazy.
I know. I don't remember why. Probably some relation situation, but he was on that set, on that video set as a child. I like to bring random fun facts to you all. So my next one, you ready? Is for the children may know him as Chef. We know him as Isaac Hayes, also as a Scientologist. But he had an amazing song called Walk On By. I mean, I'm sorry, not Walk On By. That's my jam also. But Hung Up On My Baby. And Hung Up On My Baby was sampled by quite a few popular songs that you may know. The first one being the Ghetto Boys, My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me.
Hey.
Sometimes I'm saying another. The next one would be Inikamozi's Here Comes the Hot Stepper. You remember that song? Here come the hot stepper. Word up, I'm the lyrical gangsta. Word up, word up, still love you like that. Word up.
Yeah.
No, we don't die. And the next one would be Destiny's Child featuring Wyclef and Spare Tire Illusions.
Searching for a destiny that's mine. There's another place, another time. Touching many hearts along the way.
You remember it from the first album?
Mm-hmm.
Illusions also sample Isaac Hayes' Hung Up on My Baby. Yes.
My next song, I'm not even gonna say which hip hop song it is because you could just, I'm gonna tell you the sample and you could just apply it.
Okay.
It is one of the most, Beyonce has used it almost every tour. It's a reggae classic. It is Sister Nancy's Bam Bam.
Bam bam bilam, bam bam, bam bam bilam, bam bam. Oh, what a bam bam. Oh, what a bam bam. Zee, what
What a bam bam, bam bam bilang, bam bam, bam bam bilang, bam bam, eh. What a bam bam, ta what a bam bam. This woman
never trouble no one. I'm a lady, I'm not a man. And who else used that? Oh, Kanye. Kanye and Rihanna used that too.
And Famous, yeah.
They use that.
Go ahead.
My next one is Quincy Jones, Summer in the City. You know Summer in the City?
Yeah, I do.
One of the most relaxing songs you're ever going to play, and you're going to play it, and it's always a summer hit. Summer in the City was sampled by the Far Side's Passing Me By, the Fushnikins, check it out, check it out. And Outkast, You May Die, which is the intro on the ATLiens album. And then The Roots, Clones. Those were all songs that sampled Quincy Jones' Summer in the City.
First of all, let's talk about these ill capers and fly ass frontin' that now caught vapors. Niggas run up on you with guns, snatch your papers. Outline body chart is how they would scrape ya from off the pavement. I hate getting locked up cause that upstate butt reminds
The next one that I have is it is sampled so much. But and I'm glad that this particular hip hop artist finally got their music back on streaming after a long war. But the sample is the Funkadelic, Not Just Knee Deep, and the song is De La Soul's Me, Myself, and I.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Tell me, mirror, what is wrong? Can it be my De La clothes or
it's just me, myself, and I? Oh, I haven't listened to that. Oh, yeah, because they didn't have their music out for that long. But now it is again.
Yeah, because I was listening to my jam, Ain't All Good, with Shaka Khan.
You know who else's music is hard to find? Not all of it, but some of it, like the songs you're trying to find. I don't know if you were. This is during my Koofy days. Cormega.
Oh, yeah. Probably because, labels.
I had a feeling that's what it was,
streaming.
but I was trying to find I've been trying to find a few songs by him that I can't find, and he was one who was known for using really good samples as well. And I cannot find his music. Now, granted, I may go revisit it and be like, I feel differently now, but I don't.
Yeah.
I used to love me some Cormega. Who do I have next on here?
I only listen to Cormega because my old roommate used to be a DJ. Also, it's his birthday today. Shout out to him. Happy birthday, George.
Oh, happy birthday, George.
And yeah, George was a DJ. And he used to like just have run through all the samples because he would try to. His goal was to recreate what the producer did, so he could become a better producer. And so he had crates in the dorm and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was a pretty cool experience. And then he had me sing backup on it. He had me sing backup on a couple songs, so that was pretty cool.
Come on, because you got a little voice on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was before I was smoking and all that jazz. But well, actually, no, I was smoking cigarettes back then.
I was like, weren't you smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, and modeling like an American Apparel?
I was, and I was sick and sickening, okay?
And I am what? Sick and sickening.
And sickening, yes.
A nigga is cold in two ways. What do I have next on here? I have... when we were talking about James Brown earlier, and you were talking about everybody who sampled James Brown, The Boss. Some songs that sampled The Boss. Pay the cost to be the boss. Nas, Get Down. Pete Rock, The Boss.
Get down.
You remember the Grand Poopa? Grand Poopa, That's How We Move It, a jam. And Trick Daddy, Take It to the House.
Get down. Yes, Slip and Slide Records. Finna take it to the highs. Just get on up and get down. All of my people all across the world. Get down. This song goes out to all the boys.
Even though, I ain't really fucking with him now.
Yeah.
He still has some jams. I will listen to Take It to the House. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
And I'm a thug.
Ooh, Take It to the House.
305, Take It to the House. What you got next?
So I forget that Black people can be annoying too. And when I say that, I mean, so Jay-Z has a song called 99 Problems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, he sampled another song called 99 Problems by a former pimp, or excuse me, a human resource manager in a sex work environment. I'm trying to...
Human resources manager. I don't know if that would
director,
be the role, actually.
They're more like a supervisory
it's
role.
Kind of managerial.
Or like a managerial, sex worker manager.
Project manager.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Project manager of sorts. I named Ice-T. And Ice-T also had a song called 99 Problems.
Yes, he did.
Up on the kitchen sink, got a bitch with tits, a bitch with ass, a bitch with none. But hey, I give her a pass and I love them all. I love them crazily, and they love me back. That's why they stay with me. So if you're having girl problems, I'll prepare for your son. Got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Hit it.
I had did I ever tell you my interaction with Ice-T and Coco?
Refresh me if you did.
Oh, they sat right next to me at cafeteria in Manhattan.
And how was that?
And they were filming. Oh, they were nice. They were very nice. They were actually filming their show, Coco and T. But they were nice. They were kind. They said they were respectful,
That baby looks just like him.
And you can do with that what you will.
I didn't say anything.
Get loose, get loose, get loose.
Let me get loose. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, so how do you feel about this mute shit?
Let me tell you something. I don't give a crispity crunchity fuck about that challenge, because you know why? It's Beyonce. You cannot tell me, and this this might be a rant, but like,
I was hoping so.
Yes, it's cute, right? It's cute music. Yeah. Like this one tweeted that people need to shut the fuck up or you'll get hit, because you need to, this is in protest, this is solidarity, this is community, that you choose to disrespect.
Oh, the stink pieces are
Beyonce.
Funky, okay? They're funky about unity and how we can't come together.
Let me tell you, I don't want to be in community with any of y'all niggas if you believe in this. And you know what, though? Like, yes, it's fun or whatever, but you're not going, a lot of people are bumping a lot of gums and pumping a lot of thumbs on some shit that they would never do to somebody in real life, right? So like I see these videos of like people like grabbing folks' mouths like to shut up or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, they gotta be sisters, blood related, or
no,
they share a car.
Not even.
Because you're not going up to me random with your COVIDy hands and putting it on my mouth and saying to shut the fuck up. No, bitch, I bought my tickets just as much as you did, and I will scream and shout and holler just as much as I can, because you know why? Because I have waited months, years to see Beyonce. I can't control my fucking excitement. How about that? You know what I mean? And again, who are you, sir, ma'am, them?
When I tell you, if anybody tried to put their hand over my mouth, I would bite into that palm like a chicken breast.
I will haunt. I will show up in a dream and piss on your cat. I swear to God. Because what you won't do is that. And also, don't conflate and use or weaponize them social justice words that people are already iffy about.
Nigga.
You know what I mean?
Can we please talk? Can we talk about the undead? Why are you talking about that? Can we talk about it?
Talk about it.
So some little black. What are they called? NPTs? What are they called? NPCs?
NPCs, non-playable character. Yeah.
Some little goth black NPCs decided they wanted to flash mob a target somewhere, and it was a bunch of black goth girls, a couple of non-binary folks. In Willow Pill, if you look, she had
I'm
a pink
assuming
wig.
Everybody there was a they.
Everybody was non-binary. And Willow Pill, because Willow Pill had on a pink wig over in the corner. If you look at the video again, so they are dancing to some song about dead people, and
some mid fucking song.
It's terrible. Blocking all of the checkout aisle, all of where you go to check out, they're blocking the whole thing with this flash mob. Security is called. Security comes and is trying to tell them they need to leave. They're refusing to leave. They keep singing this stupid ass fucking song and doing the worst rendition of the Thriller video that you will see, because it was very unseasoned. So then the police are called, and y'all know we don't like to get them involved in much. But these bitches try to holler racism.
And if you want to know something, I called them. Blame it on me. I did it, so y'all niggas didn't have to.
It was I.
I want them to know it was me, okay?
Because you are preventing me from checking out my Up and Up dish soap, my fucking Clorox scrubbers, my Kleenex, and this pair of panties.
Because you know what pissed me off? Like, everything pissed me off about that, but what pissed me off the most was the fact that y'all weren't even good at it.
It wasn't
like,
even
good. If you're going to create and disrupt something, it better be fucking epic.
Yeah.
It better have been on Ellen or something, something that catches white people's attention.
Epic it was not.
Yeah, it was not. It was mid. it was not racist. Y'all were in the way. Like, y'all just clapping and shouting this weird fucking song. Why didn't you go to a cemetery, you know, where it would have made sense? And were you filming this for an October release? You know what I mean? Like, is this supposed to be for future, for spooky season or whatever? Because we got a few months ahead of that, you know?
Nigga, why didn't they film this by the graveyard like they were singing about?
Yeah, or like outside or like somewhere else, but not in Target. And people are like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't be mad. You should be mad." Listen, I don't believe in jail. Well, I believe in jail, but just not for that. No. I don't believe any of them going to jail.
No.
But I do believe somebody need to curse their asses out and kick them out the damn store.
Oh, escort them little hoes right on up out of here, because they are a fire hazard.
Yes, like it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Is this nigga back? Is this nigga back? Or is that the Bible van? Oh, this is the Bible van. It will pass.
Okay. A Bible van. People van.
It's the Calypso Bible van. They be preaching the word through the art of Calypso and soca in a Astro van that is fully covered with Bible verses and King Jesus. They're gone.
It's time to end the episode anyway, honestly.
Let's do one more each.
Okay.
What's your last one?
Okay. I will say that it is it's a track that it's recognizable a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the Delphonics, Ready or Not, Here I Come. So obviously it's the Fugees, Ready or Not.
Gonna find you and keep you happy. Ready or not, here I come.
Here I come.
You can't hide.